Maria Sharapova, unit turn, racket's up high, racket's on edge. Racket face is going to be slightly closed, big step out. She's a little bit too close to the ball, but you have to be adaptable. You can't have the same contact point every time. But look at the extension, look at the balance. Again, she doesn't relax from the wrists, from the elbows. Organizes her feet with a split step, makes a unit turn. Racket goes high, low, high, goes away from the body. Eyes stay down at the hit and extends way out to the target. Great backhand. Okay, Maria Sharapova on the serve, hands are together. Watch how the racket goes between her elbow and her head, like she's combing her hair. And she comes around in a supinae position like she's talking on the telephone. She extends up. Racket's a long ways away from her back. She's really turned her body sideways. Her back is almost to the net. And she has a power line. Just opens up slightly, shifts her head. See how her forearm turns out, pronates after the hit. And we'll look at one more serve. She starts with her weight on her back foot. She's up on her toe. I should say, or she's up on her heel. But she eventually gets up on her toe. But it's not down together, up together, scratch your back. On her initial turn, she keeps her hands together. So she's loaded her weights on her back foot. Now she comes down on that front foot. Her left knee turns in, left hip turns in, back is almost to the net, palm is down. She goes into the salute position right there. Her right elbow is a good distance from her body. Remember, it's the racket scratching the back as one of the big-time myths. And the racket turns out after the hit. James Blake on the serve. The power line. 45 degrees in two different directions. He is in at a 45-degree angle. Lower body, upper body, arm, and racket. The toss is way inside the court. But his body segments, from his toes to his nose, you want at the impact point, the body segments, the toes, the knees, the hips, the shoulders, your eyeballs to be lined up to the net post to the right at a 45-degree angle. So here he's opened up slightly and he's bent slightly at the waist. But that's an illustration of being very close to the power line. Justine Henin on the serve. You can see that she is lined up to the net post to the right, from her nose to her toes. Many times players, in learning the game, face their target. They logically swing towards their target. But on all shots, you're blind to your target. On all shots, your eyes are at the impact point. But on the serve and the overhead, you swing away from your target. A right-hander, like Justine Henin, is going to swing from her left to her right. But this is an illustration of the power line with the body segments lined up to the net post to the right. Roger Federer on the power line. Mom and Dad, keep in mind it's much easier for your child to copy the headband than it is to copy the serve. But look at the extension with the right arm. Look where the eyes are. Look where the left arm is. You decelerate the left side to accelerate the right. The body stays at a 45-degree angle at the impact point. But Roger Federer on the power line. Also, Roger Federer with his shirt off. A lot of boys are going to copy that. They need to copy how he hits the ball. Andre Agassi, backhand return, close to the baseline, shoulder rotation, way out away from his body. Our goal is for juniors to see the basics. Granted, someone like Andre Agassi with his talent base, he can add a segment. At times you'll see the racket face open, becomes an extra power source. But too many times juniors hear what they want to hear, see what they want to see, think what they want to think. But you have to respect basics. Welby Van Horn. Granted, someone like Agassi can improvise within a fundamental range of correctness. But again, for us just to appreciate and see the fundamentals. Second most important shot in the game. One of the times that Roddick broke the record, MPH, miles per hour on the serve, Agassi returned it for a winner. Unit turn, short, compact, tracking motion, way out away from his body. Look at the finish, relax from the elbows. Agassi, great backhand. Let's just look at the last one.